Hello and welcome to Spoonful of Simplicity English. I hope you're all doing very well. I have often come across a confusion whenever I'm having some tea, and which is what must be the right accompaniment for it. And keeping that in mind, I decided I must do a video on a tea cake. And this is no ordinary tea cake, mind you. It is a butter and orange tea cake, and I hope you're going to like this. Let's begin with the recipe. To start with, I need some butter at normal temperature, and I've taken 1/4 cup of that. You can do a little small finger test like I did just a moment ago, and it must only be warm enough that you can slightly press on it. We need to use a hand mixer to be able to beat it a little, and then we add some caster sugar. I've added around 1/3 cup of caster sugar to this. After adding that, I'm going to beat it again, and then I have added some demerara sugar, that's 1/3 cup of it. Should you not have caster sugar and demerara sugar, you can substitute it with powdered sugar, or brown sugar, which is crystal, can also be powdered and used instead of demerara sugar. But after adding each of these, we need to beat this for a little while so that we can incorporate enough air and the butter becomes slightly smooth like this one. After this, I need to be adding some milk. I've used 1/4 cup here. And then again, like we did previously, we're going to mix all these together. The reason I'm mixing everything as we go is to make sure that everything is incorporated well and that the mixture gets the kind of smoothness that we want. Next goes curd or yogurt in this, again 1/4 cup, and we are performing the mixing again. Now comes the turn for the star ingredient. I've used orange compote. I made it at home and I've used 1/2 cup of it. If you should want to use anything else instead of orange compote, I would recommend using either orange jam or probably orange crush if you find that, and those would be equally good. But here I used a homemade orange compote. Processed orange compotes or off the shelf orange compotes can also be used instead. Now after this, we'll give it a final mix, and then we will switch over to the dry ingredients. See, we have a really smooth mixture of this, and you bet this is going to be a very, very smooth cake, a very soft one indeed. I have now used 1 cup of all-purpose or plain flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. In this mixture, I'm not going to add any more salt because the butter that I took initially was a salted butter. But if you are using unsalted butter, this is where you are going to add a pinch of salt as well to the dry ingredients. After sifting the dry ingredients well through a sieve, I'm going to mix all of these using a cut and fold method. Now, what's a cut and fold method is simply trying to make a cut in the between, in the middle part of the mixture, and rolling the rest together like I'm demonstrating here. This is a nice way of incorporating enough air and releasing the air that you don't want, and this makes for a very smooth mixture. Now I'm going to transfer all of this into a 5-inch cake tin. However, I'm sorry, I forgot to add some parchment paper along the line because this will overflow my 5-inch cake tin. But if you wish, you can use a bigger cake tin. I wanted to make it a 5-inch one, but a little taller cake than usual. So I have used the parchment paper along the rim of the cake tin because as it grows, it should not fall out. So yeah. Now it goes into a preheated oven at 160 or 170 degrees, and my cake took somewhere around 40 minutes to bake completely. I made sure that the top is roasted well, and now I've left it a little while for cooling down, and now it's ready for us to eat. This is a really smooth and a gooey cake, and I'm sure anybody accompanying it with tea or not is going to love this one. If you like my video, please do not forget to like and share it with your friends and family. And if you would like to interact with us, please use the comment section and we'll be happy to speak with you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, I recommend you please to subscribe now, so that you are always kept aware of all the wonderful videos that we post. You can also press the bell icon so that you always get a notification for any new video that we put up. I shall see you next time. Until then, please take care and goodbye.